have been trained, very strongly trained by my mentor, to never believe a woman's story in her marriage.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have gotten sucked into a woman's story because we are so convincing. We are so manipulative. We know how to dramatize and exaggerate the circumstances and experiences in the marriage to suck someone in, to feel sorry for us, to validate us in our victim story, and have even really no awareness to question that story from a woman and try to understand, well, what would the husband say, or what's his experience, so what's his side of the story. And we bring that into therapy. So like I said, I can't tell you how many times over 10 years that I got sucked into a woman's story. I've gotten so much better. It's very rare that happens now, but it can still happen because we are so convincing. It's just like, it would almost be blasphemy to not believe some of the things a woman says. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, that's terrible. Maybe he's not a good man. We are so convincing. And when I meet the husband, it doesn't add up at all with the woman's story of him. So we have to be called out, women, and we have to see what's really going on.
I'm not surprised. On this channel, we talk about it all the time that the reason for this is because we're in a fallen state in society, and you can see it happening everywhere around you. We have fallen from the grace of God. This is mentioned in the book of Genesis, where God made Adam in his own image and godlikeness. And then the woman went and listened to Satan. She ate the apple, We all know the story. Now they're falling from grace, from God. And now because the man have listened to the woman, he's subjective to the woman. And by doing that, the woman have made Satan her God, and the man have made the woman his God. So he's trying to just please the woman all the time, just so he can have peace in his house, just so he can have peace in his life. But that's the wrong way of the order of God's order. It's God, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children, right? And you, the man, have to be the leader. You have to stand up and lead your household properly, because if you can't, anytime you listen to the women, like these therapists, and everyone is noticing destruction happen because the woman, she's getting her instruction and diabolical and evil thoughts from the devil. She go in her thoughts and she come up with all of this idea, and she go to therapist and she can cry and project it and convince, like she said, the therapist to be on her side of because of how diabolical she is. But you need to reborn. Anyone that is born from the woman through the flesh is evil, and evil comes through the woman because she have made the devil her God. And anyone that comes through the woman needs to be reborn in the spirit, so they can be reconnected to the Father, to our God, the Creator, and be one with the Father. And it's the job of the man to do that, because you, the man, are born to be leaders. You were made in the image and God likeness of God. The woman was made from you. You should lead, and she's supposed to submit and follow. Anything out of that order will not work. And the reason so many men end up in this situation is because they're looking for love from a woman, because their mother have traumatized them for whatever she did when they were young. And they feel guilt and resentment to the mom, and they just do it out of guilt and resentment, and they end up calling it love. But when you do something out of guilt and resentment, it's not love, it's hate. You just do it because you want to make that person feel good and want to make yourself feel good. And by doing that, you create this society that we're seeing because it's not real, it's fake. But let's continue.
We traced the call. It's coming from inside the house.
They ask your man what's something he's scared of, and if he doesn't say losing you, what are you scared of?
You.
Yeah, boy.
I wouldn't even judge you.
You say you're scared of your woman, that's a beta move. I understand why you're scared of your woman because of your mom. Now you're scared of your woman because you can't stand up to her. And when you get into a relationship with a woman and you can't stand up to her, be a man, you have become the boy in that relationship because now you're married or you're with your girlfriend, which is your mother. You're scared. Let's continue.
I wouldn't even judge you. Actually, for the mom. Stop edging in my class. We're not doing it. I know it.
Of course. How selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do.
Bro, I can't make that. You want me to do what?
Put a sperm in me.
Oh my god, I'm going viral. Somebody help me.
Oh, I liked that.
Why do so many women admit to being complicated, emotional, and even crazy and think that's acceptable behavior?
Because women are always right.
Okay. How likely are women willing to accept men for just the way they are?
Not very likely.
Okay.
Men suck. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm about to get cooked in these comments.
How come?
That's crazy. That's crazy. She hates man. She hates man. She knows men are so weak. She literally said it. She said, women are always right. If women are complicated and emotional and erratic and all of these behavior and they're expected to be that way and men accept it. And she said, because women are always right. That's crazy to me. Because society has conformed to the woman needs, right? So of course she's gonna say that. She has made the devil her God and we're conforming to her demands. And because you, the man, are subjective to her. She knows that she, the woman, is your weakness. She judged you for it. She's not only playing God, but the devil is her God, not the real God. And now she knows your weakness and she is going to use it against you to get whatever she wants because that's your weakness. She knows you need her. And because you need her, she will use your own weakness against you. And she hates man. I totally understand why. You're weak. Women don't need you to conform to what they want. They actually need a leader that can guide them and show them the way. And when you don't need a woman, guess what? The woman wants you because she knows you have no weakness.
Gossip well. Stop the rhetoric that a woman is crazy or difficult. If a man says to you that a woman is crazy or difficult, ask him, what bad thing did you do to her?
That's crazy.
Horse shit!
She is definitely insanely crazy. And listen, don't take my word for it. See it for yourself. Anytime you listen to the woman, you will suffer for it. It's said in the Bible. Adam listened to Eve and he ended up suffering it for it. But don't take my word for it. Evil comes through the woman. No matter how you try to deny it, no matter how you don't want to hear it, it's not my words. It's written, it's the word of God, it's the word from God. And she said, what bad thing did you do to her? You didn't do anything to her. It's unfortunately because when you get into a relationship and she's difficult and she's hard to deal with, you didn't make her that way. It was already inside of her. Same with the man. If you get with him and he's crazy and he's sexually active all over the place, going crazy, there's something wrong with that guy. You didn't cause it in him. It's already been inside of him. You're just showing him to himself and he doesn't know that it was already in him. right? Same with the woman. Same thing. It's already been in her. She's just didn't know it was there. But it's been there all along. And it comes from your parents. It comes from your mom and dad. Your dad for being weak. And it comes from your mom. Because she is the devil. Evil comes through her 100%. That's why you need to forgive your mom for what she has done to you. Mothers, oh man, anytime you've born through the flesh, through the womb of the woman, and you listen to the woman, destructions follow. That's why you've born through the womb. You need to reborn again through the Spirit of the Father, God the Almighty.
He's a placeholder. So, my alien boyfriend communicates with me telepathically. So he uses the power of his mind. We don't speak to each other.
Oh, you crazy.
I have to say, once you go alien, you'll forget Earthmen. Just saying.
Really?
If there's any ladies listening or men, anyone in between who's interested in dating men, and you're tired of men, I recommend the aliens.
Where is he at the moment?
It's somewhere in the atmosphere. He doesn't really tell me his coordinates, again, just in case the FBI.
Bro, what the haberdasher?
I told you that bitch crazy.
Bro, I want you to listen. She said, when you're tired of man, this is what she resort to. And an alien that communicate to her telepathically, which is insane. But I totally understand it. I really do, because guess what? The way she was growing up and her mom taught her what love was a lie. And guess what? She grew up chasing after that from a man, and she can't get it from her man because she's looking for salvation in a man. She's looking for love, a so-called love that is hate. You can't find it in a person because it's fake. It's not real, right? And something just hit me, because I think around 2 years ago, I was really searching for what love was. I would be in the gym and I would actually, go up to stranger, older people too, and I'll ask them what love is. And no one could ever explain it to me, right? And I've been working on myself and I've learned what love is. Love comes from God. Love is just going to tell you whatever is right. Whether you don't like it or not, that is actually love, because it's telling you the truth. There's no feelings behind it. There's no emotions behind it. There's no judgment behind it. You're just telling them what it is. And that is actually love. It's so simple. But we think love is this emotional feeling that have passed down from our mom, our father to us. And we grow up searching for it. And whenever you don't get it, you get frustrated with yourself and with the person, and you're angry at them and you fight with them to get what you want, because it's all about you, which shows you don't even have morals or values either way, right? And you fight with that person to get what you want, because it's all about you, the person, which is ridiculous, right? You may not understand this, but once you start working yourself, you'll see it unravel, right? And because she can't find it in a man, because the man himself doesn't have love, because guess what? He was raised by his mother to know what love is, which is hate, right? She end up, some may turn gay, some may turn lesbian, some may create a delusional boyfriend like an alien in their mind to feel a false self of fulfillment, right? Which is insanely crazy, but I understand the type of world we live in. And after you understand all of these things, you will be in the world, but you won't be a part of the world. Because Jesus did came to separate us from the world, which is so interesting when you can see all of these crazy things just happening in front of you. But you have no judgment about it. None whatsoever, because that's why when Jesus was on the cross and they were crucifying him, they're like, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Because it's a spirit. It's the devil. It's spirits that have dwelled in you for so long, and you've identified for so long when you were little because you were traumatized by your parents. And when you were traumatized by your parents, you went into your imagination and you imagine, oh, I don't love my mom. I want to live here. I want to do this. But you never came back out of your imagination, which is hell. It's hell on earth. You never came back out of it. You're stuck. But now you're grown. It's your choice to do it, right?
I just wish boys would think. Like, just think for a second.
We do. That's why you have a ceiling fan above you. Because a man thought about it and invented it. And these LED strip lights. A man thought of that. Oh, and your AC unit? A man thought of that. Your Wolverine nails? A man thought of that too. Come to think of it, a man thought of everything that you use on a daily basis. Dang, that's tough. That's what I'm talking about!
So you think women have it harder
Yeah.
than men across the board?
Yes, across
yes.
the board.
Oh, don't even get me started on these
Right here.
So you guys, so how many? So what's the percentage of women who go to war and die for their country?
What's the percentage of men who go to war and die for their country
A
today?
very large percentage.
In the water of the U.S.
Well, because we look at women when they
Well, we'll
go
talk
into
about it
war,
in the
how are
West.
they treated? How are they treated?
Women don't
especially-
want to go to war. They don't want to be CEOs.
What is the correlation that you're drawing between going to war and being a CEO and like paying
Well,
for
we're,
a
we're
first
talking
date?
about equality. We're talking about, and I'm just trying to point out some pictures where maybe it's not the case.
Frankly,
that women think they have it so much harder
I'm a
today.
feminist and I don't f***ing believe in equality at all. I believe in men paying for the vast majority.
That is contradictory.
I
True.
honestly
I
don't
feel
give
like
a
it's
fuck.
Is that not
I don't care if it's contradictory.
I don't think she has a brain cell at this point. She's a feminist, but yet she wants the man to take care of everything for her. I totally understand it. Totally do. But it's just crazy. She wants the best of both worlds. And that's just what it is. She wants you, the man, to take care of everything and for her to work and be your own independent woman. But man, you are the one choosing the woman. You're not waiting for a woman to be added on to you. It shows that you still haven't overcome your subjection to the woman. You should only seek after what is right. And what is right is God. And you're gonna go seek after these women and they're gonna trick you. Because guess what? They know your weakness and they will use it against you. 100%.
Hey, bro, what do you think about that dishwasher?
I don't know, it looks a little damaged, bro.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, what about that one?
That one looks like it's been used way too much.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's keep shopping.
Nailed it.
That's crazy though. You know why that is crazy? Because women just make fun of you, man. Because, like I said, they know your weakness. And because you're so weak to them, they make fun of you. They make playful games about it. And guess what? When they're with their girlfriends, they talk crap about it. And they laugh about it. And it fills them with joy to know they can control you. And you're the one letting it happen. You know what? I understand it's not even you. I understand. But you need to overcome it.
Like a lightning bolt. Hit the tip of my...
All men want the same thing. Men just want a nice, sweet, supportive woman. You don't even have to be that beautiful. And women can make themselves more beautiful. Like, don't be fat, like, go to the gym. It's not that difficult. Eat healthy, not that difficult. You know, you can put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. But ultimately, men just want a supportive, kind, sweet woman. He's gonna go out there, take on the world, do all these difficult things, and he just wants to go home and know that there's peace, there's food on the table, the house is clean. It's really not that difficult.
And that's the biggest issue. See, women know what man wants. A beautiful woman, a woman that's nice, a woman that can wash, a woman that can take care of the home and make him food and give him sex. And guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna be all of those things that you need, because women are conniving and they're diabolical, because they go in their thoughts and they're gonna listen to the devil, and the devil himself is gonna tell her what to do, and she's gonna plan it so she can hack you. And once she hacked you, she knows she got you around the finger. She can manipulate and control you. And you're right back where you started. You really didn't get anywhere. She's just playing a game. And you there thinking, yes, I got everything I need. When deep down, she's just using you. At the end, she's making you happy. You're making her happy. And once that happiness change, you're going to see a difference in her. She's going to say it's not what it used to be, and give you all of these buzzwords, because you, the man, were relying on her to make you happy, and she was relying on you to make you happy. When the one thing that should be making both of you happy is seeking after what is right. And by seeking after what is right, you're not relying on her, she's not relying on you, but you both are relying on what is right. The God is in the center of everything, and both of you are chasing after God, what is right, and that will be the best relationship ever. Instead of relying on her and she relying on you. Solve the problem. Because this is crazy, but I understand it. When you're in a fallen state, this is what you're in a fallen state. Your nature, your sexual nature is activated, just like when Adam and Eve ate the apple. And they start knowing good and evil. They become just like God. And they start judging. Right? And when they start judging, they see that she was naked, he was naked. And the nature is revealed now. And you're still in that state.
Second down and goal. High snap again. End zone and picked off! Intercepted by Rasul Douglas! And the Packers are going to win it. A.J. Green was the target, and he never looked for the ball. No, he didn't. Not only did he not look, it looked like he was almost blocking out there.
I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Genius. Oh, that looks like it's been alive, man. What the?
And he lived happily ever after.
Nice.
To the end of his days.
You know, all in all, man, be a good person. Work to be the best that you can. Work hard. Do the right thing. Treat people right. Pick people up. Do good things for people. Do unto others what you would want done unto you, even when they don't do unto you the way that you would expect them to. Be a provider. Be a protector. Be a man of honor. Be a man of truth. Be a good friend. Give a about people. Give a about what's going on.
Great video. I'll link this guy's channel below, but there's some things in that last clip I don't agree with. But of course, do unto others that you would like to be done to you. Love your neighbors and thy friend, and stay present in with the Lord. Don't be in the future. Don't be in the past. Don't be in your thoughts that tells you all this crazy stuff, which let you go unconscious. That's the biggest issues. That's a sin when you go unconscious. That's the sin. Because when you go unconscious, you get the thoughts, you get the feeling, then you get the action. And the Spirit carries you out to do the action. So be aware of that. But yeah, let me know what you think of the video.